It's about to go down. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C Chum, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out. Or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends are back. Yeah.
Going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped.
Oh boy. Finally caught up to me, y'all. Finally caught up. My first cold of the year. Yes, indeed it is. Sore throat, all that good stuff. Oh boy. Happy Friday Eve. Michael Shawn on his Bobby Brown shit right now. I'm a solo artist. Waiting to see who's going to join in. I think Jay Black's going to join in today. Once again, when you know it's just me, it's going to be condensed because I'm not sitting here for 2 hours talking that talk. I could talk that talk. I mean, I have things to talk about. But boy, woke up this morning. Got myself a cold. Oh man, so much going on. And all I want to do is lay back down. That's all I want to do. All I want to do is lay back down. Good morning, RG Parker. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Happy Friday Eve. We close to Friday. Guess we are. Shout out to everybody waking up, doing what they got to do. I know. Got to be consistent. That's what they told me. Trying to get it for 2024. Got to be consistent. I know everybody going to have their inspirational comments and everybody's going to be saying what they got to do. Stacy Mitchell's in the building, up early. Shout out to Stacy Mitchell, rocking out. Shout out to everybody rocking with me. I am Bobby Brown. I am a solo artist today. Comments are coming in. Good morning. No, I don't feel well. No, I don't. Thank you. And Ashley, hey. Wait a second. Let me get to, I got to do everything, Ashley. So hold up. Let me get Ashley Newman back in the building. What up, mama? Oh, man. Oh, it's so funny when you wake up in the middle, like you wake up, you go to sleep, you feel a little bit, you know something's going on. You know something in your body ain't right. You know something's not happening. Oh, Queen, but what up? Morning. And you could feel it. But you go back to sleep, you're like, hey, maybe if I just go to sleep, if I just sleep, I'll be good. And then you wake up around 4 o'clock in the morning and you feel the little thing going on, the little, pause, the little throat thing going on. You're like, oh, shit, I'm sick. Damn it. Still trying to fight it. I took my medicine. I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I popped my medicine right and said, I'm not doing this. I'm not falling for this. Took some vitamin C for no reason. Just pop. I was like, fuck. Watching everybody else get sick. And I'm like, I'm not getting sick. And now I got it. But I ain't got nothing major. Ain't nothing major. It's just, I got the little runny nose and I'm a kid right now. I'm a kid. Jesus, I'm a kid, right? Let me see what comments we got coming on here. Let's see. Oh, I love when y'all go back and forth. Y'all don't, COVID is back. Stop. Leave me alone. Leave me alone with the COVID. Stop it. Stop. Don't even bring it up. COVID is back out here. I know 4 people. I know a whole bunch of people got it, but it is what it is. I'm not doing the COVID thing. I'm not. Look, I act like I got a choice. I'm not. This is a cold. Don't wish that COVID upon me. Let me see. So yesterday was all right. For those who don't know, I got a regular job. I'm a comedian. I'm a radio personality. I'm everything. We got shows coming up in Willenboro. Stacey Mitchell, I expect to see you on Willenboro, January 6th. I know some of y'all got New Year's Eve plans. I have no New Year's Eve plans. I have nothing going on. January 6th is the first comedy show in Willenboro. Stacey, I expect to see you there in the building. Told you I woke up sick. So when I woke up and I took the medicine, I started scrolling. I found a whole bunch of interesting stuff. I'll see if Sexy Mo gets on here. Sexy Mo's been traveling, so I don't know if Sexy Mo's going to be here. Jay Black claims he's going to jump on here, so we'll see if that happens. And I just want to dedicate something to all my teammates, all my people. Sexy Mo, Jay Black, C. Chung. This is your theme song.
I don't wanna work tomorrow. I don't wanna go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. I just ain't tryna go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. I don't wanna go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. Yo no quiero trabajar mañana. La estoy pasando súper bien. Yo sé que esta noche va a ser muy larga. Con mi corillo a beber.
To my teammates. Oh my God, they're so not. Just wake up. Oh, I have no plans for New Year's Eve, me either. That is dedicated to my teammates who do not show up. They not here. One more time for Sexy Mo, Jay Black.
I don't go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. I don't wanna go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. I just ain't tryna go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. I don't wanna go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. Yo no quiero trabajar mañana. La estoy pasando súper bien. Yo sé que esta noche va a ser muy larga. Con mi corillo a beber.
I can't get these fools to get up. I'm gonna start sending the link to Stacey Mitchell, to Ashley Newman, to RG Parker, so I can bring your squares up. Because I am a solo artist for real. Let me see what other comments we got coming up here. Oh man. That is the 8th grade theme song. My 8th graders, I can't get them to come to work. Can't get them. Hit them with a group text message early. Can't get them in here. Oh my goodness gracious. And I am under the weather. No, I have no New Year's Eve plans. Stacey Mitchell has no New Year's Eve plans also. Oh man, the older you get, the more New Year's Eve is just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go to sleep. That's what New Year's Eve is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You call somebody, you do a group, hey, Happy New Year, and you take your ass to bed. Now, there is a function that they invited me to the night before. And I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about maybe, just maybe, I might go to this function. And it's the night before. So I guess New Year's Eve is Sunday. And I'm thinking about going. Oh, Jay Black is in the building. He done wait, Jay. Wait a second. Hold up. We dropping bombs for Jay.
Oh, we here. Good morning.
Oh, wait a second. Round of applause for Jay.
You got a clap sound effect? Okay.
I got clap sound effects.
Morning, Miss Parker. I see Miss Parker, Stacey Mitchell up early.
Oh, they all been here. Jay, this is the theme song for you. This is the theme song for
Queen
you.
Born.
C. Chung and Sexy
I
Mo.
don't go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. I don't wanna go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. I just ain't tryna go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. I don't wanna go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. Yo no quiero trabajar mañana. La estoy.
All right.
Oh, you must be pressing something.
Nah, I pressed something.
You pressing something?
No. Well, I saw it said my.
Something, dog.
What? You couldn't hear it?
No.
I don't go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. I don't wanna go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. I just ain't tryna go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. I don't wanna go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. Yo no quiero trabajar pasando súper bien. Yo sé que esta noche va a ser muy larga. Con mi corillo a beber.
The work song. That's for you, Sexy Mo, and C Chuck. That right there. Uh-oh.
I think
Is
another
Sexy Mo
square is
trying to
popping
creep in
on.
here?
I think I see another square.
Is Sexy Mo trying to creep in here too? Is Mo trying to creep in here too?
Good morning.
Oh, this goes out to you, Mo.
I
This
don't go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. I don't wanna go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. I just ain't tryna go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. I don't wanna go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. Yo no quiero trabajar mañana. La estoy pasando súper bien. Yo sé que esta noche va a ser muy larga. Con mi corillo a beber.
Oh, welcome, Sexy Mo. We got 3 out of the 4 squares.
trabajar mañana.
That bastard says super bien. I just realized he says super bien. That means really good. Okay. So listen, y'all.
Pretty
Just when you
lady.
thought I was a solo artist, I'm not Bobby Brown today. All right. Tell his ass again. We all been here. They all been here.
What y'all been doing?
Ashley Newman's in the building. RJ Parker's in the building. Stacey Mitchell. Yesterday, Random Rick was in the building. Don Page was in the building. They were Queen Board. You already know. I love you. Exactly, Queen Board. Exactly. That
Queen
is
Born, a
dedicated to
supporter. What up, Queen Born?
my 8th grade class.
Sharing
All right.
stories.
So now we can take it from the top. All right. Well, I guess how was your Christmas, Mo? How was your Christmas?
It was magnificent. Actually, I'm not in dirty jers.
Uh-huh.
And it was nice. Family filled.
Uh-huh.
You know, the kids happy.
What you get? What you get?
My
Not what you
pocketbook is
get,
light.
like
What you get, son? What you get? What
like
you
she
get,
10
Mo?
years old. What you get?
What you
So
get, Mo?
Of course, I got a new bag. I
What
got
type
some
of
new
bag?
Smell goods.
If you're gonna flex on them, what type of bag? What type of bag we get, Mo? Let's go. Let's go.
We are light over here. I got Tory Burch.
Mm.
And I got some Smell good. But the most important thing that I got
You got
that I've
no, I'm
been
playing.
using,
No, I'm playing. Go ahead,
Not
girl.
yet.
Go ahead,
Not yet. The most important thing that I've been using is this back massager that I got.
Oh, that's what they call it now. They call it the back
That's what they call
massager now.
it.
That's what they call it now.
Put your arms in it. You put your arms in it. Shut up, Shade Black. You put your arms in it, and it does this little motion, and then it heats up.
That's what it does.
It warms up.
Oh well, okay. So you had a full Christmas. All right.
I did. I did.
And we missed y'all. Jay Black, how was the Christmas? Jay Black actually posted some pictures where he was dressed as the Grinch. He's very holiday
I
spirited.
posted a picture. I haven't posted in a minute. Yo, Lady Q probably posted some stuff.
Yeah, I'm just saying
She kept Christmas alive.
Allegedly, I was the Grinch. Yeah, she posted some pictures. I'm sure she did. She loves posting.
Yeah.
Santa Claus, the Grinch. You know, why not? You know, why not have some fun?
Jay was in full Christmas mode. He was in full Christmas mode.
You don't have
And
any
then
pictures for the
Jay
people?
did. Hold up, Mo. Then Jay did the real thing. He did the Grinch, and then the next picture, he wasn't the Grinch. He was back to being Jay Black. Ain't that fun? I said, okay. All right.
It was
I
nice.
said, all right.
I saw Santa Claus there too.
Yeah,
Santa
Black
Claus
Santa.
there.
It was a Black Santa.
It was a
It was a
Black
black
Claus
Santa.
at his house.
He on papers. It was crazy. It's crazy. Ankle bracelet. So Jay, what'd you get?
Did you just, Mike? We're not 10.
I know I got shit.
But
If
you know what,
ain't
though?
nothing, that's your bad. Like I know I got shit.
Listen, I'm not into Christmas now. You talking about I got stuff.
Hey,
No,
that's what happens when you're a good dad. Dad, they just bring shit to you. I was like, I don't need nothing.
I don't be expecting anything, to be honest. Like that's always my thought. Like Christmas for me, for the kids, I mean, 2 to 14, 15 years old, I think that's the range. Like, you're really about them. But as adults, yeah, you get little stuff, but I don't expect
it. After that long ass extended remix, what the fuck?
I don't be expecting stuff, but yeah, but people, they got me stuff, you know.
Hey, what? It's just a simple question. What?
I'm not no kid to be sitting running. All right, I will say one thing. I got that I really appreciated over these last several days, having it, couple days. A heated blanket. That is the most amazing thing. If y'all haven't tried a heated blanket,
oh my God,
we
are so fucking old, Joe. We are so old. Oh my God,
I can't wait to get back home to my heated blanket. I sleep with one every night.
I've never had one until now, and that is the most.
Somebody hugs you all night. It's like a hug, warm hug all night.
God, Jesus!
I slept so good.
What happened to us, yo? We used to run the streets on Christmas. We used to run the streets, and now we talking about heated blankets and shit that rubs your back. What is going on with us, yo?
Yeah, times has changed. You're right.
The hell is wrong?
That's too funny.
I can't wait to get back home to my heated blanket. What?
The same things is good.
That's funny. Yeah.
What the hell is wrong with y'all? That's why I'm going out the night before New Year's Eve. I'm going out, y'all. I'm going out the night.
Oh, you hanging out?
Yeah, the night before New Year's Eve, I got invited somewhere. See, Chung is in the building. Oh, wait a second. Oh, hold up.
4 squares. All right, so I'm gonna make an announcement later on since we got.
Okay, make an announcement. Hey, C Chung, this song is dedicated to you 3 who never want to come
to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. I don't wanna go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. I just ain't trying to go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. I don't wanna go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. Yo no quiero trabajar mañana. La estoy pasando súper bien. Yo sé que esta noche va a ser muy larga. Con mi corillo a beber.
He said, yo,
what's up? We got a theme song.
This is from my 8th grade class, aka the Takeover legend. All right, see, how was your Christmas? How'd everything? I mean, we like super mad late on Christmas. Go ahead.
It was beautiful though. It was good. Nice and quiet,
good.
You know.
Did you get a heated blanket? Because Jay Black got a heated blanket.
A nice thick quarter heated blanket.
I just get number love.
Pause. Oh, you ain't get number love? Okay.
Hey, I'm not complaining, you know.
Yo, Jay Black had so many pausable moments. He said, I got my thick heated blanket. Pause. Heated blanket.
It's magical. Well, I guess when you get in your 40s, try a nice heated blanket. I'm mad that I waited this long to even figure this out. But go ahead.
You should have asked me.
Man.
You should have asked me. I could have told you.
It's okay for Mo to say it. It ain't a grown ass man talking about. It's okay for Mo to say she got ovaries. This motherfucker got balls and dick. I got this heated blanket and it's thick.
I'm trying to tell you.
I wrap my feet in it, bitch. It's wrap it.
What did you get, Michael Shawn?
Man, I got a whole bunch of. I didn't know the twins and Monty were buying me clothes and all types of. They're like, Dad, you gotta wear this on stage. I was like, oh shit. I said, yeah, I am that nigga. I am.
So they brought you gear for the stage. That's dope.
I was like, oh, she said, yeah, just wear this for the stage. And I ain't know one of my daughters had peeped my colors of my sneakers. And I was like, wow, this is crazy. This matches. She was like, I know that. I know, Dad. Just wear it on stage. I was like, well, all right there, baby.
It's gonna work.
I said it is going to go down. Nice. All right, so whole bunch of shit was going on. I know y'all saw the TD Jakes thing. I did a whole thing yesterday on it. TD Jakes is caught up, and I'm not gonna get into everything, Mo, because I know I got your allegedly all set up. And
Happy Kwanzaa.
Happy Kwanzaa. Shout to Happy Kwanzaa. Is Kwanzaa really popping? Is Kwanzaa really popping? Is it popping? Did y'all celebrate it? I'm just asking the black people on the square. Did y'all heathens? Did y'all heathens?
Today is Ujima. It's about collectiveness. It's about the collectiveness of the
Okay,
community.
so
Yes.
For those who don't know, why do we celebrate Kwanzaa? For those who don't know,
because Jay's the white man's. Jay's the white man of the squares. Go ahead. Why do we
Because we
celebrate?
don't believe in that propaganda of the white Santa Claus. Power to the people.
As y'all just told me what Santa Claus, the white Santa Claus got y'all. But okay, I'm gonna let y'all. All right, so TD Jakes. So Cassie's dropped the burner phone from Kim Porter. She dropped the burner phone allegedly to the FBI. The burner phone is out there. You know how long it's been since I heard a burner phone, the word burner phone? Like you see iPhones, Apple, and everybody, they shut that shit down. There are no burner phones just laying around that you can go get at the bodega and do whatever. So she dropped and allegedly TD Jakes is in it. He was at the Diddy parties. He took pictures. I remember when he posted them bitches. It seemed all good when he posted them. Oh, when he posted them pictures, it seemed all good. Hey, it's my man Diddy. And then Christmas Day comes and he goes on. And the first thing he says, if you think I'm gonna respond to the lies, you should log off now. You should log off. And then the motherfucker, like, it was a remote control to log off your computer. He went just like this. He was like, you should log off now. Man, shut up, you old motherfucker. Sat up there and said, log off. Then proceeded to, in his own way, address everything. Claimed he wasn't, but he started feeling himself in his little red velvet. He had the red velvet. He was all Christmas out. Velvet. Yeah, he was like, let's see how far we can pimp Jesus today. Let's see how far we can pimp Jesus today. Then he started getting open. And started, when he felt the crowd with him, he started addressing it, even though he told everybody to log off. And then, we also saw a sermon when he was talking about swallow. We also saw that sermon. Me and C. Chung Paul talked about that when he had a whole sermon. Has life ever swallowed you?
Yeah, that's all over the place now.
Has life ever swallowed you? And I put that on there. I was like, that was his inside joke, in my opinion. That was his inside joke to people who knew what he was talking about. And he thought it was funny till the burner phone came out. Yeah. When the burner phone came out, everything changed. Now,
the other crazy thing is dude dancing to Beyonce in front of him.
Dancing to Beyonce as he got his hand in his pocket and he's watching. Oh, my single lady. He got the little, obviously flamboyant. Oh, my single lady.
Yo, this is crazy.
Now it's not so funny no more. Because the inside joke ain't inside no more. Pause.
It's all outside.
It's all outside now, homie.
Talking about has life ever swallowed you up? Looked like you was swallowing life, but
life ever swallowed you up. Swallow. I thought I told you that we won't swallow. So that's all occurred. Everything's out in the open. We're gonna see if that blows over. I think Jay Black's philosophy on things that could just move over. In TD Jakes' case, unless something illegal with somebody underage comes up, I think this could blow over because there's going to be more to come when it comes to Diddy and everything like that.
Oh, it's blow over.
The Potter's house is strong. So it could very well be swept under the rug. Diddy bopped over.
If I called the Potter's house a cult, would I be taking it too far? Would I be taking it too far?
I think all those things be cult. Joel Osteen, his congregation. Who's the other?
You got Creflo. You still got Creflo out here. Creflo Dollar, who back in the day was actually defending Bishop Eddie Long, but then he fell back on that, and then he all of a sudden he came to his senses and didn't want to, because Bishop Eddie Long. Bishop Eddie Long. Hey. All of a sudden, the propaganda is.
But ain't everybody human? Ain't every bishop, every pastor? So they all human. Mistakes happen, right?
They are, but they also are held to a higher level of responsibility when it comes to morality. I'm sorry.
And not only that, they are human, but what they're doing is really, even if they were regular human, you would still be looking at them crazy. Like, You can't say, "Oh man, they're human. They made a mistake. He went and had sex with boys," or you know.
You see why C Chunk's Instagram gets shut down every other day.
Allegedly.
Yeah, my bad. I mean, allegedly, my bad.
And
Allegedly.
and this goes back to my point that I keep telling people. And when I was on that radio station in Dallas, they would get mad at me. I said, I don't care what the pastor does after he or her gets finished their sermon. If they inspire me to do something correctly or to better myself, I don't care if they walk off the pulpit and go straight into a threesome. I don't even care. It's everybody else that cares about their personal. I don't care. I use them the same way I use gym equipment to get better.
Now, suppose that threesome is with like not, all females.
I still don't care. The only time I care is if the people involved in the threesome are underage and it's not consensual.
Yeah, but you still can't be up there preaching to me and then behind closed doors you living a whole other life. Like,
no, I lie every day.
This ain't my doctor. But I mean, if it's my doctor and if he leaves out the office and does what he does.
Okay, well, that's a good example. Your doctor. Let's say your doctor tells you, and I made this example on stage. Didn't go well. People were upset. I said, what if your doctor tells you, hey, see, you have to take this out of your diet. You have to take the sugar. You got to lower the sugar. You got to stop smoking cigarettes. You got to do this, right? And 3 months later, your health is actually better. Right. But come to find out, the doctor's been smoking cigarettes and drinking Henny every day. He got a bad liver, but you're better. His advice was good. So you actually improved.
It wouldn't matter because he's doing his job physically and mentally telling me that. But if it's a pastor, your whole job is nowhere physical dealing with me. It's all mental. So if you're telling me something and then behind closed doors, like you're living a lie, I think spiritual is different. A doctor giving you advice is like, hey, this is what I went to school for,
You can go seek another opinion, a secondary opinion, if you don't, from a doctor standpoint. But for clergy, I feel like if you're
that's spiritual,
to be the spiritual leader, you're supposed to be leading me. You lead me down a slippery slope. If you out here doing other things or doing things that are not of good character, how can you lead me?
But if he or she, but see, this is the problem when we say lead. This is the problem that we keep wanting human. We keep but we keep wanting human beings to lead us when we know we're all going to fall short anyway.
We all are.
And it's like thou shalt not lie.
But that's a lie. But see, that's a lie.
But that's not in the doctor's thing. You know what I mean?
No, but the doctor's telling you, the doctor's literally saying, stop doing this. Then he leaves the office and does that. But it benefits you that you don't do it. So if the pastor's telling you, do this, because this will benefit you.
Right.
If you just do this, this will be good for you. This will be good for your marriage. This will be good for raising your kids. This will be good for you personally. And then goes off and doesn't do it. That's just them being a human being.
Well, so then if I slip up and go out of my marriage, I'm like, hey, it's the pastor's fault.
No, you can. But see, that's my thing. We want to put people in high positions morality wise. And then we want to go like, see, he does it. She does it.
What he's serving. If you telling your congregation, don't lie. And then behind closed doors, you lying.
What you want to say, Jay Black? What you want to say?
No, my thought was because when you said Jamal Bryant earlier, Stacey did. I think he's the dopest pastor out there.
Yeah, that's my guy. I like him.
He's amazing.
You don't think he's lying about something?
But I think allegedly he was. I guess he allegedly cheated. But my thought is, if I have a pastor that's that's not practicing what they preach and they give me all this marriage advice and then they're cheating on their wife, is it your fault at that point if you go back to him? Or like you still going back to them for advice? Should you not? Like I see what you're saying as far as having them lead you. But aren't your pastors supposed to practice what they preach? And then is it your fault if you go back because he is a human?
Yeah, that's definitely another good part. Like, do you go back to him? I mean,
let's be clear. As long as it's not illegal and anything's done with anybody underage and everything's consensual. I want to preface that everything's consensual. I don't see what you do know. None of us practice what we preach all the time. all four squares.
Right.
The advice we give our kids
Do as I say, not as I do, damn it.
Is not what we practice all the time.
Right.
It's just not. It's what we would like to be. We'd like to be the better version of Michael and Jay and C. Chung and Mo. We like to be the better version, but we fall short. This is why I don't understand why people put somebody on a pedestal that they can't live up to. They can't.
Somebody preaching the word of God, you feel like you're connected differently. It's a different.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Why?
I'm gonna need for you not to say
because it's all a spiritual connection.
Then I'm gonna need for you not to preface of a lot of things you say in the pulpit with, because God spoke to me and He said,
right.
God said,
this
is going to happen to you if you do this, and I am a man of God, and I'm not going to do this because God spoke to me.
Okay, so you think,
and then you turn around and hit the crack pipe,
and then turn around and with intent. And I'm not talking about things that you do that are not met with intent or met with malice. I'm talking about the things that you intentionally step out that pulpit and know that you're going to go do. I'm talking about being up there in the pulpit preaching about adultery and then stepping out the pulpit to go see your side chick. I'm talking about those type of pastors. I'm not talking about.
You are supposed to live a certain life as a pastor.
Wait a second.
To be Christ-like, that's a lifelong conquest, right? That's a lifelong thing. To be Christ-like, to be Christian is a lifelong process. You don't wake up today and just say, I'm 100% Christian. I'm never going to make a mistake ever again in life. That's not how it goes. What I'm saying is those who are in the pulpit who say, God called me to do this.
Yeah,
and now
I'm
doing this. So. I didn't sign up for this. God put me here. You're using God as a crutch to say, okay, I'm telling you all of these things, and I'm in this position, and God called me out here to be this leader and to lead you as His flock or whatever. And then you turn around and you know good and well that you're doing X, Y, Z, and you're doing it intentionally. That's
okay. He's doing it. He or she is doing it intentionally. He or she is doing it intentionally because they are, at the end of the day, no matter what you put them as, no matter what they say, no matter if God called them, they are human beings. They are flesh and bone. And when you become a celebrity, which is what they are, and we put them there as celebrities, we look at them as celebrities. We don't look at them like they're on our level. We already put them somewhere where they don't deserve to be, because nobody deserves to be higher than anybody.
Well, then you better preface it with God is still working on me.
Well, but what I'm saying is
I'm not perfect.
Okay,
so
Mo,
don't you? You're subhuman.
As okay,
so
take
like you're subhuman.
So can you do me a favor? Can you take responsibility as an adult to understand that if another adult tells you something, you know they're falling short. You know they're going to fall short in some way, somehow.
I know this.
Okay,
so something I know as human beings, every human being falls short. I'm not saying that's why I just said no Christian is perfect. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is don't get up there in the pulpit and preach something and say you don't do because God called you to be in this particular circumstance or this position, and say that to the congregation, but then knowing that you're going to go do something else as soon as you step out.
But this is the hypocrisy of us as a congregation.
It's a double standard.
The hypocrisy is that if a pastor were to be honest, we wouldn't be in their church like that. If they were, no. Let me just finish this. If they were like, yeah, listen, I do be fucking bitches, but you shouldn't. We'd all be like,
that's something different.
No. I'm sitting here telling you, if they sit up here and tell the truth, this is why I've said over and over, the truth is overrated because nobody wants to hear the truth. It's overrated.
But that's how God made it, man and woman. But if he's up there and he's like, hey, I am having sex with the altar guy over here.
Oh, so you don't want to hear that truth either. Elder. So that truth don't fit your.
Can you have a gay pastor? Can you sit there and listen to a gay pastor?
Yeah. If that pastor can inspire me to do the right thing, I don't care I don't care how he or she falls. I don't care how they fall short. All I want to do is be inspired to not fall short.
Yeah, it's not about falling short for me. It's not about falling short. I think all human beings fall short um in their walk of life, period. Mine is, like I said, is you're intentionally, you know that you're going out there intentionally living this type of life, but you're preaching a whole nother world. That's
Well,
the problem that I have.
well, and you know, we can go round and round, and
Yeah.
I think everything you guys are saying
I
is
agree with
right,
what you.
but
I agree with
but
what you're saying in terms of, the everybody's a human
Right, and
being,
putting
and
them on
all
that
you want to
pedestal.
know is what you can get out of the sermon. I get it, I
but
get it, but I just have a problem with these clergy people who are men and women who are living by the cloth, or and coming up there and saying, but because God told me, and I would never, and when you start to say the things that you would never do because God has called you to a higher calling, but yet you turn around and you do those things intentionally. I think
so
it's very hypocritical. I think it's very double standard ish. And I don't rock with that.
so
Sorry.
when do we as grown adults realize that this is a show, that this is a show that is done for profit, and we realize that these are celebrities that we've created, and they have the best propaganda around, and they may believe what they're saying. They may believe what they're saying. They just not practicing just like the rest of us.
I think a
I
lot
don't
of
think
them
people
fall
will ever
short.
realize that.
But that's my point. It's not their problem. It's our problem, because what we do is when we tear down another one, we just put another one in the same position that we know that they're not fulfilling the prophecy that they're telling all the time. So we
But
just replace.
they're preaching a good word.
Yes, they're preaching a good. They got hot bars. They got bars. They got bars.
Right.
That's what they got. They in the cipher. They're killing it.
And if you can keep making your congregation relate to that, I'm sure that's
Yeah.
what's going to make them come back.
And
But
the
you
biggest
can't be
problem.
out there making them relate, and then on a Friday, in pictures with Diddy, and
Yeah.
I think that's just
And you're absolutely
not
right.
of the cloth, But if
No,
it's
you're.
my doctor and I see my doctor at a party with Diddy, hey, what I mean? Like, my doctor's not giving me spiritual advice. Even if it's my shaman and I see my shaman, or if it's my Buddha that I'm listening to, and whoever's my spiritual connector, I expect them to live a certain way of life.
And do you see the unreasonable thought process that we have? Because you said Buddha, and I can bring up those who have fallen short in every spiritual
Yeah, but
leadership position. Every spiritual leadership position, they've fallen short.
yeah, but I mean, we expect them not to,
But why are we expecting something from somebody that we can't
because
even?
that's what they're signing up for. Like,
But
I expect
they
them to
gotta
fall
they
short.
they
They're
have to
human.
understand that first. Like, I'm putting myself as a channel through God.
so
That's a little different than your doctor. You know what I mean? Like, this
so
is
see, if it keeps happening over and over again, and you keep going back, and you
nah.
keep
Well, then
believing,
it's
then
in the Bible. Only a fool needs reproof. Like, why you gonna keep doing
exactly.
that?
He
Like,
got bars. Okay, see,
You got bars.
Son got bars today.
Let me find out.
All
That
right.
is what it is. Like, at some point, we just gotta we gotta get over the fact that we want somebody to save us. We want somebody to live a life that we can't live. We want somebody to do something that we can't do. And when they get us to believe it, we go in flocks and we spend money, and we put these people on this high plateau that we know is impossible. We know it's impossible. Once you get that much popularity, once you get that spotlight shined on you, guess what you act like? You act just like Kanye. You act just like Jay. You act just like Beyonce. You're a celebrity.
Hmm.
And God just happens to be the tool that you use. Instead of putting out singles, you happen to be able to break down the Bible, get verses out of there and chapters and verse, and you are able to entertain us, and you're able to inspire us. But we know behind the scenes, how many times does it have to happen before we go, yeah, I get it? Now, once again, if it's not consensual, if it's illegal, and there are people underage being used in this, then I'm with my two squares, C Chung and Sexy Mo all the way. Now you've gone into a whole realm where that's on you now. You need to be dealt with legally, and allegedly, legally is what's coming. And
Speaking
I,
of
allegedly, and I will get to Mo. Let me see if I can get up here. Where's Mo? Where you at? Oh, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? I just had it. Give me 1 second. Bam.
Allegedly, with Sexy Mo.
All right, Mo.
What a disappointment.
What? You in Atlanta? Well, you somewhere near C Chung. Like you're supposed to have the.
You still out here?
Yes, I am until the 2nd. I sent T Chung some stuff. I sent him something through email.
I did. You know what? I just
T
seen
Chung
that
ain't
yesterday.
even open it. He ain't even
No,
open
I
it.
did. I seen it just yesterday. When you sent it, I was. I think I was in a studio and I didn't quite pay attention to it.
Was in the studio. He needs something done in the studio, but he ain't.
But I just heard it yesterday. I couldn't listen to it at the time.
It's the flashback.
I can do that. But shoots, if you still out here,
that's hurt. Very, very hurtful. I'll be in Atlantic Station today. I'm going ice skating. Gotta take the kid ice skating.
okay.
I'll call you later.
I'll be around all day after that.
Okay, I'll call you later. The 1970s wind chime. But anyway, speaking of the holidays, y'all, everybody was so excited because they saw Cardi B. Shout out to her because she lives out here. Their house was beautiful. They had all the decorations. She had like 3 or 4 trees in the house. Just really nice. They were excited because, of course, we know that Cardi B and Offset have been on the outs.
I think he's stuck.
I swear for goodness. We know that they've been on the outs and everybody's been
I don't know
hoping
what
that
mic
they're going to get together again. But I'm sorry to say they are still split up. They just did it for the children. They did it for the kids because Offset, he spent his 32nd birthday by himself. Well, not really by himself, just without Cardi. With like surrounded by women, like a whole harem of women. And so
you don't want me, somebody else do. Keep going.
There y'all go.
He's living the life of a rapper.
He's living the life of a
I want them to get back together though. I want them to work it out. For some reason, I like Cardi and Offset
together.
I think that they're going to do more music together. I think they're going to raise their children together, successfully co-parent together. But I don't think that they're going to get back together as in a couple. I think that Cardi's too. She sounds like she's done. She sounds like she's done. She says we've been together for 6 years, and it takes 6 long years. She emphasized how long it's been, and I think that she's, it's been a struggle for her, and to deal, and then the disrespect that just happened not too long ago when he was on live and went up with that girl, and so I think that she's done. Like,
if she can fake it for if they can fake it for the kids to be together for the holidays, that may open the door up for them to to rekindle.
I think that she's looking at co-parenting, and like I said, maybe more music because they do make great music together. It makes sense business wise, but as far as romantic wise, I think that Cardi is kind of trying to really get into who she is now, and she's freeing herself. So good, kudos to her for finding herself, and really standing 10 toes down in her convictions of enough.
They got 1 or 2 kids, just the one culture. They got 2. They got 2.
Culture and Wave.
Yeah.
Okay, they got 2. All right, well.
Yeah.
Good luck to Cardi B. Like I said, I hope they make it.
She has her the vodka shots, the flavored the shots,
shots.
What is it? Whip shots. She just did a collaboration with Patty.
That's how young men think.
So many different, she got so many business deals going on right now. So that's why I said right now she's in her business mode. You're right, Stacey. She doesn't need him, but we all know when you love somebody, it's not about whether you need them or not. You need them.
All right, I must have missed. So you talking about Cardi B?
Yes, I am.
They was
Can't-
together for Christmas, so I'm hoping that they rekindle and that gets the door back open. I
But
want
why
them to
was
work
she at
it
the
out.
club talking about
Together.
fuck my baby dad? Why was she?
Yeah,
Why was
they
she?
weren't together for Offset's birthday. Offset clearly was without her on his birthday. They were just together on Christmas. And I was just explaining to everybody, I think that they're going to do this co-parenting thing. They're going to do the music thing because it makes good business sense. But romantically, I think the girl is done. I think that she's like,
She ain't going nowhere.
deuces. I don't think that she's gonna double back from this. I really don't.
I promise you, she ain't going nowhere.
Well,
Only
of course
thing
she's
that
not going
only
anywhere. They
I
have
promise you.
children.
only thing I
I
think that
promise you.
might hurt Offset is the fact that he liked the Nicki Minaj post. He harder to post. I think that might have hurt Cardi deeper than anything.
That puts the nail in the coffin. I'm
Yeah, that's-
sorry. I mean, that's
She not
like,
going nowhere. She not
I
going
don't know,
nowhere.
Mike.
Yikes! I didn't see that part.
If he wants her back, she's not going anywhere. The fact that she was on there talking about I was scared and she was on the live and she was all like, she don't want him to leave.
Nah.
She don't want him to leave. I bet 75 cents that they're back together again. I bet 75 cents right here they're back together again.
I think that they have a great co-parenting relationship. I think they have a great
Pause on
business
that.
relationship. But I don't think that as a woman, just Cardi as the woman, I think that she's done. She's like, you know what, this is enough. Like, this is enough of you embarrassing me in public. It's one thing for behind closed doors and we work it out. But you're constantly embarrassing me in public. And I think that
She'll be back.
She's gonna be back because she did the immature thing at the club.
Always say that.
Because when a woman is really done, she gets silent. She gets
right.
silent.
That's what I mean. She's
when a woman is at the club, when a woman's at the club saying "fuck my baby dad" and looking back at it, she's doing it for you to see. She's doing it.
Pain. That's all pain. That's hurt.
Yeah, I mean, leaving someone is kind of like going through the steps of dying, right? You get angry at one point, you're in denial at one point, and then you finally, of course, come to acceptance. You come with bargaining, God, like, if you just make this work, you know what, I'm going to do X, Y, Z. So I think that she's going through the steps, the process of her relationship dying.
I
think only because with females and guys, it's reverse. Like, in the beginning, the female is all hurt and the guy is nonchalant. And then in the end, he's going to be buying her cars, flowers, and
well, she's up. Like, she can buy stuff herself. I don't think that is any longer of importance to her. I think that it's now like, why are you here? Like, no, we're gonna do this. We're gonna raise these kids. We're gonna make some more music, hopefully, so we can make secure the dynasty for our kids. And that's it. I don't think that she wants any more to do with him. I heard it's good the long way. She might double back for that. But other than that, I don't think that she's
Cardi B.
With him.
If we're honest, and Cardi, we love you. I love you. You don't even look like the type that wants to be by yourself. If you're not with him, you'll fall into another dude's hands. So you might as well fall back into the one you're familiar with. Listen, as much talk
as
say,
if you know how to walk your dog, it doesn't matter if you get a little shit on your shoe. You can walk.
All he gonna say is Beyonce.
I don't agree with that.
All he gonna say is Beyonce forgave Jay-Z. Why can't you forgive me?
Right.
That's all they're going.
For example.
That's a perfect.
For example.
That's the pastor. That's the pastor right there. Beyonce got forgiven.
Beyonce forgave Jay.
And look at them.
Go go make a good album off of that pain.
Now I'll make an album off of cheating on you, and you make an album, and we'll go back and forth, and we'll be good.
I'll make my 444, and you make your lemonade.
Yeah, and we'll be good. Like, come on, Mo. You don't really believe Cardi's done with him. If he wants to be with her.
The cheating. I don't think it's so much the cheating. I think it's the open disrespect. I feel like she's like, I'm this mega superstar. I hold you down. But yet you can see fit to embarrass me like I'm some random chick out here. So I really understand that aspect of the tiredness. She's tired. She's tired. She's like, look, you're not even fucking up. You're fucking down.
No, but
I think that she's just tired of that.
Yeah, but that whole Nicki Minaj thing, that wasn't to diss her. That was more going at Nicki Minaj's husband for him trying to act like he was coming to look for him. That's his stab at the husband.
All right.
That's him trying to go at him.
Good morning, Envy McKee.
Envy, what's going on? Shout out to Envy.
Hey, Envy.
Envy, what's good? So I think they're going to be back together by March. We'll see pictures of them together. March.
I mean, shit, they were already what? Christmas Day?
Yeah.
That was for the kids. That was the co-parenting. That was the.
Oh, that's what every woman says is for the kids. I know.
Good. I really do not think. I don't think that she, even if she doubles back sexually, even if she does that, I just don't think that she's gonna double down on keeping the relationship.
Why?
Because I think she's done.
She's never been done. This whole thing, they did it because they did it for the kids. They did it for the kids. If you were that disgusted, and you were that mad off of him cheating, you would not have been like, okay, well, we'll just do it for the kids. You would have been so pissed. You'd be like, nah, I'm good. Matter of fact, come get the kids.
She's not gonna keep the kids away from Offset.
She could have sent him over.
She always says that he's a great dad. I don't think she's not gonna do that. They share a home together. I just don't think that. I think that they did the right thing for Christmas, for the holidays. They had all of their family over. It wasn't just the kids.
Yeah.
I think she's too much of a family person. It looked like
she wants it. She wants the family thing. I don't even think Cardi wants to really rap anymore. I don't even think
it seemed like she just want to have more kids, right?
Yeah, she just want to have kids and just like, let's be a family. And he's still running around, and she just got to wait till he slows down. Unfortunately, I mean, I wouldn't.
Why does she have to wait until he slows down? Like, come on now, like.
Do I have to bring Beyonce again? Do I have to bring Beyonce up again?
Yeah, that's the way that the Hollywood relationship goes.
I had to bring the Beyonce thing again up.
Swooping in the elevator for him to be like, all right.
And she ain't even do it. Her sister did it. She didn't even do it.
Maybe we need to get Hennessy on the scene. Maybe I need to call Hennessy and get Hennessy to whoop Offset into shape. I don't know.
I got 75.
That might be a little too different.
I got 75.
She from the Bronx too.
Yeah, she's from the Bronx.
Yeah, that's all.
She might end up cutting Offset.
She might end up cutting him. He might get poked.
Yeah, I don't know if we want to get that one involved.
But we wish them luck. I hope they resolve everything. I hope they're able to get it together and everything works out and Offset gets his mind right and everything, happens. But she ain't going nowhere.
Stop embarrassing my girl on lives and in public, and we'll see. But speaking of I'm sorries and apologies, Mike, of course, it's the season of giving, and Kanye gave us an apology. And so everybody's talking about, hey, I think that it was AI driven. That looked like an AI apology. I don't think that was Kanye. Of course, I'm talking about him apologizing for the anti-Semitic remarks that he's made over the past year or two that cost him his deal with Adidas, of course, and cost him a lot of other things monetary wise. But he posted allegedly, it was him. He posted an apology letter that was written in the language of Judaism, which is Hebrew, and people are not buying it. And they said that this came right after his name was written on a missile or whatnot. So I don't know. I don't know if it was Kanye. I don't know if it was his publicist team or what. But basically, the translation of the message said, I sincerely apologize to the Jewish community for any unintended outbursts caused by my words or actions. It was not my intention to hurt or disrespect, and I deeply regret any pain that I caused.
Yeah, there was something having to do with record sales or something. I don't know. This don't seem. This seems really,
Take it for face value.
How much he's committed to starting with himself and learning from this experience to ensure that he creates a greater level of sensitivity and understanding in the future. And he said, your forgiveness is important to me, and I'm committed to making amends and promoting unity.
Does that sound like somebody who metaphorically got the gun put to his head and said, they're about to tear you down. You're about to be they have gotten their allies together, and you better apologize. That sounds like a hostage note.
So what happened was this Israeli MMA fighter, his name is Haim Ghazali, posted a photo showing a missile with the following message written on it: Kanye West flying to Gaza, Haim Ghazali. And I'm hoping I'm pronouncing his name right. And so after that, that's when the apology came. So I don't know if this was a corporate thing. I don't know if, it was something that was AI generated or what have you, but it definitely came out. And
Even if it
When you say a
was,
missile, you mean a missile, a
he said,
rocket,
you
like
don't
a
like
rocket
us
missile?
Jewish. Yes, like a missile. And basically, he was referring to the current Israeli Hamas
A
war
bomb.
in the Gaza
Right.
Strip. And he wrote
So
this
that was
on
the
a
final straw that made him
Facebook.
apologize.
Basically, you don't like us Jewish, so we don't like you too.
This is so obvious that he was told, you better apologize if it's real. If it's not AI generated, it is so obvious that somebody was like, N-word, apologize. And he
now
said, okay.
Now they're writing your name on bombs. So
They write your name on bombs. Wait, I apologize too. Sorry, Gail. Sorry, Oprah. My bad. I didn't know y'all was.
Oh, they really did. Wow.
Wait, this is obvious why he like Kanye just at this point.
But
Just
I don't get that's where he draws the line at. Like, all right, we got to stop this here. Now they writing my name on.
They writing my name on bombs, y'all.
Yeah, we got to call a meeting. Like, this is.
Let's wrap this up. I'm sorry, my bad. Like I thoroughly apologize. Come on, man. Come on. Kim gave him a call. Kim gave him a text message. It was like, yo, it's this. Like, come on, y'all. What do you want him to do when he sees that? What do you want him to do when he sees that? What do you want him to do? He gotta say, I'm sorry. Kanye got
his mind though. Like,
Kanye got a lot of money. He does not have those in his house. He has everything in his house except those right there. He does not have those stored where he can launch these bitches.
Oh,
can you imagine if our name was on that? It said Takeover Legend. I'm talking about TD Jakes.
yeah,
Like,
I'm sorry. Apologize.
Amen. My bad.
Up a picture with his name on the grenade.
What the fuck?
It's crazy because of course the whole Israeli Hamas war is no joke.
No, it's not. It's not a joke.
To do that, like for him to do that, of all people, for him to write Kanye West's name, I just thought that was just
at this point. If you're just Kanye West and you're walking around Hollywood and you see something like that and you're in California, you really realize how serious it is. And guess what, Kanye? You should have apologized and you should keep it moving and just release the goddamn album. Just release the album already because this
well, some people saying they only did that because I guess it's a Jewish record except they need to clear a sample for his album and it won't come out. So that's why he did that, just so he can get that out the way. That's the allegedly is what I'm hearing related. But either way, if it's AI generated, he went to Chat GGP, whatever, and he did it. He did it.
Thoughts in there.
He did it. If he did it, he did it. It's out there. He out there. Accept that man apology for what it is, and let's keep it moving.
But it's not an apology.
It is. Did you read it?
It's called being extorted. It's called your career will not continue. We're going to finish you. And I would have apologized also. But then I don't want to hear nothing from you after this, Kanye. Like if they stopped you, okay, if this is an apology and it's real, now I want to see you go forth and continue to just sit down somewhere and be quiet. He got punked. And I'm not mad at him. I would have got punked too. I'm like, I can't do no more shows. They said I can't do no more shows. Sorry, my bad. I thoroughly apologize from the bottom of my heart and
You know
I-
that.
and
Everything
all
you want to
that.
hear. Yeah.
Everything y'all want to hear. Sincerely yours, the Kanye, West, and everybody, and shit. I'd be scared.
Give it by 2 weeks from now. He gonna be back to F the Jews.
He'll be back to some crazy. Oh, damn, see, Chunk.
He just, I mean, my bad.
We just trying to make it to New Year's, see, Sean. We just trying to make it to New Year's without getting canceled.
What the fuck?
That's all. Just 2024. Just step
This
in
show
2024.
won't be here.
My
This
God.
will be canceled.
Grand opening,
the-
grand closing.
See, Chuck, what the fuck? Get him out of here.
Grand
What
opening,
are we
grand
doing?
closing.
What are
We
we
took
doing?
care of you too. He went on a 5-second
He's out.
suspension.
He's on
He went to rehab.
social silence time. Social
On
silence.
behalf of C Chuck, we like to apologize.
My
What the?
I can't even write it in Hebrew for y'all. I mean,
Afro Queen in Kenya. Good morning. Is she for real? Okay.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah, she did say she was going to the
Afro
motherland.
Queen.
Oh,
Nice.
damn.
Wow.
Nice.
They got service out there? They got internet?
Oh, y'all talking about me?
No, no.
Oh my God, Jay,
What
what
are
is
you,
wrong with y'all
no.
this
what are you
morning?
talking about, Jay?
What is wrong with y'all this morning?
Oh,
Yes, they have internet.
My bad. My bad.
What just
I am
happened?
not.
Yo, what this? Get him out of here. No, get him out of here.
I refuse.
What? What are we doing? What are we doing here?
Jay Black said they got cell phones and don't
She
got
confirmed.
running
Thank you, Afro Queen.
Yeah,
Nice.
she's connected to us. What are we doing? Oh man, God, remember the good old
She
days
went
when
over
we
there.
just talked
She
about
went over
Diddy?
there to find her a real man.
I can feel you, Stacey, screaming out loud out of nowhere.
I don't know what Jay Black just said. I don't know. This is my God. This is not gonna be on Facebook. I don't know. Go ahead, Mario. Please say something else. Do it.
You got one more story? You got Kevin Hart or something?
So speaking of the holidays, of course, Tory Lanez got sentenced to 10 years in prison, and it's been a lonely bid because he's been isolated due to his star status. He bathes alone.
How?
The guards have to wash him for that. Well, in prison, it's
First of all, you said he bathed like he's in a tub putting like fucking like what?
I forgot all about him, to be honest.
Like he got a rubber ducky in the tub. He's like,
there's no tub and don't drop the soap. So he if he wants to go out in the yard, of course he's in a cell. Most of the time he's in a cell alone. If he wants to go out in the yard, he has to wait, and basically he's by himself. They clear the yard. He has to go when no one else is out there. And it's kind of lonely. That's kind of lonely. But he's saying that it doesn't faze him, and he's okay with it. But it's been a lonely Christmas for him.
well, God
Very,
bless
very lonely
him.
Christmas for him. 10 years. 10 years. Although he's saying that it doesn't spark any fear in his heart, and he's gonna do it 10 toes down. All of the things that people say when they get when they go in, that he's gonna do the time and not let the time do him. That he's gonna still concentrate on his music.
10 years is crazy. That's
10 years.
Dog, man.
And you think people are gonna be checking for him in 10 years?
Fuck checking for him. What did he go to jail for? For shooting somebody in the foot by mistake, allegedly? When they were all wilding out?
I guess it can't be allegedly if he got convicted.
And the drive. Okay, man.
He said that he's happy to be out the county jail finally, and stationary in the jail the penitentiary that he's probably going to be in for a while.
Man. Goodness gracious, man! Look at this shit.
Yeah, he said they had him on a 24-hour lockdown in a cell half his size, which is not saying much because Tory Lanez is a little guy. He said no windows, no mirrors, He said, and I ain't
So you
even
could put him in a
seen,
little cell.
that's what I said, a little cell. He said half his size. I'm like, to the average person,
What is
to the
going
average
on?
person, he already little.
It got to be tough to think about. This is first Christmas in jail. Like it's been 3
Not
months.
supposed to be in jail for this for
Man.
10 years. He's not supposed to. Can we just honestly just be honest?
Well,
He's not supposed to be in jail.
He said with all of these disadvantages against him, he said his head is still held high. He's still in great spirits. He said his drive and his ambition is growing stronger every day. And he thanked his fans, basically for holding him down through a scary time. But he said, look, don't be afraid for him. That this bid is not going to spark any fear in his heart, and it's not going to take away from who he is. So he said he's more prepared than ever.
Yeah, he got a son, Stacey.
Working on his album. Yeah.
This is so
that now, but 4 or 5 years in.
This is so unnecessary. This is so ridiculous.
He's appealing. They're appealing the conviction. But however, that's where he is.
I'm gonna say this: if somebody is lying about what happened that night and is standing on their lie, the universe has a weird way of paying you back. That's all I'm gonna say. If somebody is literally lying about this, the universe has a weird way. I felt the universe's wrath. I'm telling you right now, things ain't gonna go well if somebody has literally sat up here in front of everybody and put this man in jail for 10 years for something that seems so sketchy that there have been so many different stories about. But hey,
I mean, she do got Rock Nation behind her though.
Oh man.
So
golly, man. Can you imagine? You ever get in trouble? You ever be in a fucked up situation in your life, and all you think about is you replay the situation in your life, and you go like, "If I just would have stayed home, like it'd be some simple. If I just would have stayed home,
just would have, yeah.
If I just would have went with so and so, like so and so wanted me to come out with them. If I just would have went with them, can you imagine that replay in his head right now? If I
changing the trajectory of his
if he just stayed at that party, what's her name? What was it? Kendall Jenner or Kylie Jenner?
Kendall.
Never left the house. Just never left the house.
Like, why didn't I stay there?
Why did I go to begin with? There was probably some chick, some random that he had that was like, why don't you just stay here, bitch? I'm going out with them. If you just would have stayed with Tasha.
And that was his girl at the time, right?
Enjoyed her pork chop.
Yo, and enjoyed her pork chop.
You know what?
10 fucking years.
Oh boy,
God, that is so sad. Like, I don't even understand.
His son is 6, so he'll be 16. So his son will be, man, that's the key years for a black man.
God, if you to stay.
It's a gabillion good coochies out here. If your man gives you a blueprint and tells you,
stay with her.
There's a billion good coochies at that party.
And you went with the one that couldn't rap. Jesus. Oh man.
Oh my God.
Yeah, y'all stop playing. Y'all please y'all tell me she can rap. Please y'all tell me that. Please y'all.
Hey, I like her.
I like her music. I don't think it's anything. I like her music too.
She's
no, you do not. None of y'all do. Stop. None of y'all do. Stop.
I mean, she's no Patch Doll, but she holds her own.
She ain't no sexy red. She ain't no ski wit. She ain't no sexy red.
What? I'm trying to come into 2024 on a positive note, and y'all just won't let me.
That just really, like, if you really think about that, if you're like his father and his mom and his family, and you really think about what just happened, somebody got shot in the foot, and he gonna do 10 years. God,
I think it's because he wanted to go to trial. I think they had a plea deal, would have been a lot less. But when you take that chance and roll the dice and think you're going to beat it, that's the chance you take. You could have took that 3 years,
like California,
3 years and 10 years probation or something. They offered them probably something lighter than 10.
Can you imagine if the gun was never in your hand and you're like, dog, I never held the gun. Like, I didn't have the gun. I did not have the gun. And then all of a sudden you're doing 10 years. And we don't know if we don't know. They said he's guilty, so whatever. I'm not,
Well, good luck to Tory Lanez. Good luck to him.
Good luck, Tory Lanez. Good luck.
He had his first Christmas. He gonna have his first New Year. Then he gonna have his first Valentine's Day, birthday, Easter. He got all. Then it's gonna loop again. He gonna have his second Christmas. So,
and then the way Mo got it, he gonna be taking baths. So he gonna be like,
the first man to take a bath in jail.
I can't.
But my mom always say we all one bad decision away from making a big mistake. Like everybody, we all in the split moment. It can happen to anyone.
Decision away from being somebody else's cellmate. Yeah. Monique said it best.
Being somebody else's bitch.
Well, I ain't gonna,
and do we owe the comedian Monique an apology now? Do we owe her an apology?
So I'm glad you segued into that, Shawn. I'm so glad you segued into that.
Go get it.
You know, Monique has been talking about Hollywood, Black Hollywood for years.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she started out with Lee Daniels and Oprah, and then hit up Tyler Perry. She has been speaking about Netflix. She's been talking about all of the things that are wrong with Black Hollywood when it comes to Black women, you know, artists, actors, and the pay, the pay disparity, and not paying what you know, pay. She won't pay like you weigh. And so here comes Taraji P. Henson on the height, on the height of this Color Purple tour.
Color Purple. Shout out to Stephen Hill.
Every interview that she's doing, if you're looking at it, she seems mad, angry, damn near on the verge of a whole breakdown. When she's talking about the pay disparities that she's experiencing. She said, you know, she's up here, you know, she does great work, and then all of a sudden that next movie, she's right back down here having to renegotiate for what she's worth. And she said she almost didn't do The Color Purple. Now, when you're in an interview and you're on a tour to promote a movie that you're in, and you say, I almost didn't do this, bitch.
Yep. And here comes Suge Knight, aka Oprah, walking in. Here she comes.
Rubbing her shoulder.
Until he got that money.
Doing this. Shit, sorry.
Baby. Okay. And so they blackballed Monique for years behind this. When she went on the Steve Harvey show, and she said, you know, my big thing is that my brother, talking about Steve Harvey, didn't have my back.
She was right.
And
she was right.
Camera, he said, Monique, you right.
She was right.
Mo, you right. But nobody stood by her. Viola Davis, she spoke about it. She said, everybody keep calling me the Black Meryl Streep, but I don't have Meryl Streep money. I like to make Meryl Streep money. She talks about it.
So is it a matter of knowing your worth? Is it a matter of that? Why accept the job for a certain pay?
Thank you. That's what I'm sitting over here thinking. When do you put your foot down? Like,
so here's the thing. What do? Not work. We all at
some job,
at some point say, I gotta take this because I gotta do all of these movies to make sure that I can amount to this amount of money, right?
Until there's a bunch of missiles with your name on it.
and so of course she's gonna work, but that doesn't mean that you're not tired. How many people have taken jobs and they said, you know what, I'm gonna take this because I need to work, but they really not paying what I really wanted to, what I feel like I'm worth, or what I really feel like I should be getting.
Listen, man.
Wow, she really said that. Yeah, she jeopardizing her career. Saying like, well, I guess it could go the other direction too, though. It could get her more gigs, you know, with a higher pay.
Oh no.
I wouldn't want to.
What world are you living in? Wait, what world are you living in?
Now, sometimes you may get
Benjamin Buttons, though. We all thought like Benjamin Buttons was a top earning movie, right? We thought that I just knew that she made bukus of money. She said she made like $150, and then after the $150, you got to pay all of your people out of the $150, but you're only getting like 50% of that.
Yeah, she said she walked away with 30%.
50%, but you still got to pay people
out 100%. This is how you can make.
Hold up, did y'all hear when Terrence Howard said he made $5,000 for Hustle and Flow?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They won Oscars.
No,
Yeah.
what?
But by winning the Oscar, now your pay go up because now you're an Oscar
it's
winner.
supposed
No.
It's a
didn't.
progression.
To, but it didn't.
Yeah.
They're still fighting from the ground, from ground level. Every time they reach a certain height in their career, certain success out of movies, they're
She
still
thought
coming
after
back at the
Empire,
end and fighting
her
back up.
stock was gonna rise.
Yes.
She mad at her team for the Empire. She said the team dropped the ball on the Empire move. Like,
but hey, shout out to 50. 50 reached out. You better holler at 50. Go to Louisiana, go to Squeezeport, and go to and get on with 50. 50 said he'll pay you what you're worth. That's what he said. We'll see what's going on. I mean, all I know is that at the top of the year, supposedly the Epstein list is coming out.
But if these actors start sharing how much they really get paid, because we assume everybody is multi, everybody getting that bread off every film. But if they, because I guess she did. Wow, now you got me looking, and she said $3 billion in what she got off there.
She did say at one point, even if it's listed that somebody made $10 million off of a movie, they didn't see that money. They didn't see that money.
No, because they pay the taxes, then they got to pay their people. When they pay their management, the management gets paid off of the original money that they got paid, not off after taxes.
She said she walks away with 30%.
30% of it.
That's crazy. Like,
yeah, and so the establishment that they keep talking about. I just think that it's, again, that goes back to race, racism, and a lot of other things that you can't escape. Even in Hollywood, you can't escape it. No matter how big your name is, no matter what the star power is, they still gonna treat you like a what?
Well, I mean, but I don't have the answers. I'm sway right now. I don't have the answers. I'm just gonna say this.
Tyler Perry's the answer for them.
Well, he was supposed to be, but he'll claim that he paid them.
Yeah, she did say that Tyler Perry was the first person to pay her what she was worth. To reach out and say, okay,
because that's the only way the narrative is going to change if we start putting ourselves in them positions.
But that's not. He paid her more than she had ever been paid.
More than what she had ever been paid, not technically her worth. Yeah,
her worth. But my thing is, if you keep,
you got to crawl before you walk.
But if you keep allowing Hollywood to be, but my thing is, if you keep allowing Hollywood to be the only way you get paid, and you don't go out and make your own situation, which is plenty of people making their own situation. Because if she had a podcast right now, and she was willing to go all in on the podcast,
get some endorsements in there, something like you better go work that Taraji P. Henson name shit.
Yeah, I ain't got the answers. Don't follow me. I'm just saying, if you want your own stream of income that you control how much you get paid, there are microphones out here that will listen to you, and people will
take your money and produce your own movies.
You wouldn't take a gig if you knew you were starring next to Kevin Hart. They giving him $10 million for this movie, whatever he getting, and they said, Mike, we got $150,000 for you for this small role. But you can take this and let it do more on that back end. You're not going to say no to that, Mike. You're going to take it.
But you will say no to it if your lifestyle is, I'm going to go broke if I spend 4 months of my life just doing this and I get $150,000.
You're going to look at it as a crazy opportunity. You know what I mean? The odds are going to be.
My mortgage is still due.
You're going to figure it out.
Yeah, but that's my thing. I can't figure it out. $150,000 if I'm living out there in LA, that's nothing. So by the time I get done, and then after the movie comes out, what if the movie flops? What if the movie flops?
She's talked about that too. She's talked about, people ask her, why does she work so much? Why is she always doing all of these movies back to back to back to back? And she broke that down and she said, if you're talking about 4 months out of my life that you're on a movie set and you can't take any other jobs, yeah, you gotta leave out of that movie that you only got $150,000 for and head right into another movie or a series or sitcom or whatever, just to maintain a level of lifestyle. So she broke it down, and kudos to her for living in her truth and just giving everybody the real.
That next director's gonna say, I'm not gonna give you a job because you're gonna tell everybody what we paying you, and then you're a problem. and now
But
she
but,
just
but
ruined
it's
herself.
public knowledge. But it's
But
public knowledge what these people get, what these actors get paid though.
Is
It's
it
but
not a
really?
secret.
it
It's
but
not a secret.
what happens is the same thing that happened to Vivica Fox. Vivica was
Oh yeah,
popping,
whatever happened to her?
and then
Kill
Vivica had
Bill.
Well,
to
she
get
was
That was
black
major.
popping. She was black popping.
But
but
Kill Bill, she was in Kill Bill.
she was
That was
in Kill
major.
Bill. She was popping, and then she had to go back to selling hair and doing the tour with the Broadway shows that go around the
The
country and
Hallmark movies,
the
the TV
Hallmark
What?
movies.
movies.
How come Holly Berry actresses like that never complain? Like,
Well, do you want to really know why?
I was trying to,
You want ask Gilbert Arenas why?
yeah.
Gilbert will tell you why. Gilbert Arenas, if you look at his podcast, will tell you what he found out about Harvey Weinstein and them dudes and the things they had to she had to sacrifice in order to make a career. It's no
So you think her
no
bank
coincidence.
account
Oh
is
wait,
good?
all right, here we go. I just looked up Kill Bill. So the main actress Uma Thurman, she got 12 million. Lucy Liu got 5.5, and Vivica Fox got 2 million.
So the two minorities, right? Because we're talking about a pay disparity amongst minorities. The two minorities on there got significantly amount less than Uma.
And we
$2
forget,
million for 4 months of
But
your
I
work.
think Uma's role was worth about
but no,
12 million.
we're forgetting she was a co-star at Independence Day. She was never supposed to have to work again after a movie that was that big a blockbuster for the summer. She was supposed to be good. Vivica was supposed to be good. And then that $2 million you're talking about, her fucking mortgage is probably $50,000 a month. So after they take
And I'm
half,
sure she didn't get that 2 mil. She probably walked away with like 750,000.
walked
Like,
away with
After everything, after
700,000
taxes and everybody's things paid.
between the mortgage and the cars and the car insurance and sending the kids to whatever school they go to and all that other stuff. It's not what we think it is.
that money is
Should've
gone
had
within
kids,
probably 2
but-
weeks. But
Yeah.
It's not what we think it is.
Now you gonna have me googling movies and how much a actor got paid in each movie.
Yeah.
I never really googled and looked into that, but yeah, I guess it is public knowledge.
Why do you think
Public
Samuel
knowledge.
Jackson does 70,000 movies a month? Like,
Damn, Samuel Jackson. What about what's his name? And he's old as hell. And they
Morgan
keep
Freeman.
using- Yes. Morgan been out
But
here working.
aren't
I
one
don't know
of one
if
of them
y'all
are the
watch
highest
it.
paid actor, right? Is
Yeah,
it
but
Samuel Jackson?
He been working. He been working.
Samuel Jackson killed it. Samuel Jackson just keep
I
me
think he's
going.
the highest paid actor.
Let me see how many times I can say motherfucker. Let me see. Let me see how many different ways I can make that shit happen. Like, God bless her. Like, listen, man. I mean, she's still doing better than me, so I ain't got, you know.
I just hope that she gets her just due. And I hope that she finds some level of peace within, because I'm telling you, just listening to her recent interviews and just seeing her breakdowns and her the anger and the hurt that she's going through, I wish her well and peace in 2024.
Just
Produce your own movies.
You said what?
I said produce your own movies.
But when you produce your own movies, you still got to go through the politics. You got to run through the
take your
same
money and invest in it and flip it around. Like, you know, how she did that movie with the what was it? The astronaut thing.
Oh, she was in.
Yeah.
This is
Black
baffling.
woman.
Yo, I went to the movie theaters to see that. She was amazing in it. They were all amazing.
Imagine if she did that movie herself. Like,
Hidden Figures. You talking about Hidden Figures?
Where, see, Chung, what bank is she gonna go to? First of all, she's got to get the script approved. She's got to get a studio. She's got to get
produce a movie about some black historic, you know, person.
You ain't got the answers, see.
I'm telling you, produce your own film. Like,
no, she really should, but that's why I'm serious about that 50 Cent thing.
Start small and keep.
What 50 is doing right now, he's doing it so in such a foundational way. 50 is about to be like, he's going to be in 10 years. We're going to look back.
Yeah, he's gonna be that Byron Allen or whatever dude's name is. Byron. Yeah.
Matter of fact, call Byron Allen. Hey, we got to answer. Call Byron Allen. Ask Byron. Byron's trying to buy BET again. Call him and see what you want to do. But if you want to mess around with Hollywood, understand Hollywood has told you over and over again, this is how the game is. If y'all want to keep flying out here to be famous, y'all want to keep flying out here to be that person, well, guess what? If you want to be Holly Berry, there's a price to be paid to be Holly Berry. There's certain things that have to be done to get down with the get down. Oprah was kissing Harvey Weinstein on the cheek at award shows. So there's a certain thing that has to happen for you to get in that type of twist. Feel bad for the girl. She's talented. Feel bad for her. But I got a funny feeling her and Columbus Short will be starring in something. I don't know.
I can't.
That's all I'm saying.
Two totally different things.
Totally
different things.
10 million.
Is it really totally different? What did Columbus Short do that Robert Downey Jr. didn't do? What did he got hooked on drugs? He got hooked, and Robert Downey Jr., who was walking into strangers' houses and sleeping in their bed, he got the second. Mel Gibson was like, yo, he came and helped him out, said, we can put you back on. You got to get it together. Who knew Mel Gibson was going to be the one who was going to fall off afterwards? But he said, Robert, we can put you back on. You got the right complexion. You can make it happen. Columbus Short just got into the same scope of things. It don't matter if you win an Oscar. Cuba Gooding won an Oscar. I'm not saying he didn't do wrong, but if you do wrong and you're that complexion, your career falls apart a lot faster than all these other dudes that did the same thing.
I see what you're saying.
They did the same thing. So we like Tar. Like Hustle and
Speaking
Flow
of money,
Part 2. Go ahead.
Did y'all get into Kevin Hart yet? Did y'all see that he's allegedly being about to sue Tasha K?
Yeah, because Tasha K had his assistant on there, and they did that little promo, and
he's suing the assistant too.
Yeah, he's about to go at everybody. Y'all better leave Kev alone. Y'all better leave him alone.
But apparently, I don't know what did his assistant say for her to say, "Hey, Kev, you don't want me to release this. I need that 250, and then I won't put it out."
First of all, Tasha K, if this is true, you sound like Dr. Evil. You sound like that $1 million.
Well, exactly. She's still old Cardi. She's still trying to get them coins up to pay Cardi B.
Kev,
250,000.
Kev got 250,000. Like,
she was like, "Yeah, we gonna get him."
Birdman hand rub.
That's probably what pissed. Like, I'm not saying I don't believe any of this, but I'm saying, well, he's my friend, so I'm biased. So fuck it. I'm just saying he probably got irritated that she was like 250,000. It's like, bitch, 250,000.
Don't work.
I tell her myself before I pay you.
Before I pay you 200, that's like telling us, yo, you better run that $100. I'm gonna tell about what you did, Mike. I'm like,
somebody like Kevin might put out a comedy special just based on whatever the dirt is. Like, beat you to it.
250,000 is like going half on an abortion. Like, shut up. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you?
20, we're so close to 2024.
What are we doing? Like, that's why I want to believe that this is not true. That she didn't really ask for $250,000 not to release.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
because that means that whole interview that you did with Will Smith's friend gets discredited now. Yeah. That gets totally discredited. Now we don't believe anything.
A lot of interviews that she has lined up is going to be in the trash if not.
And they saying that's extortion, so that's a felony. So yeah, that's a real crime.
Yeah, that's a real crime.
I guess if they could prove. I mean, it must be something. She texted somebody or emailed. She reached. I don't know if they got anything to prove that. Hey, she said I need this bread and I won't release this.
Right.
I guess she can do some jail time.
She's already in trouble.
Y'all better leave Kev alone.
What are saying? She's trying to get that money from Kev to pay Nicki. Ain't that who she owed? Nicki or Cardi? She owed somebody.
She owes Cardi. She owes Cardi a significant amount of money. Yeah. So, girl, that's why around here we say allegedly.
Allegedly, like, what are we doing here?
And we might even retract.
When I saw the promo, She was giggly in the promo. She was like, yeah, next up, we got Kevin Hart's assistant. And the chick was in the back like, hey, yeah. And I was like, what the? I said, wait a second. No,
And I know
yes.
these people had to sign NDAs, all kinds of things to not be able to disclose things that happen when they're around these artists, and these comedians,
Maybe it
these
expired.
actors.
Shit.
Well,
Leave
no,
my-
well,
Does
no,
NDAs
not this
some
soon.
is it lifetime?
Nah,
So
some of them are lifetime.
some
Some of them do have
expire.
expiration.
Yeah, some of them have expiration dates on them.
I don't care what nobody say. Leave my friend alone. I want this documented. Leave my friend alone.
I wonder what he's worried about
And your
coming
friend
out.
you're talking about, Kevin Hart.
Shut up, C. Chum.
Not
Shut your mouth.
So we got the Epstein list.
No.
We got the
Shut
Diddy
your
list.
mouth.
And we got the Kevin Hart interview.
Shut your goddamn mouth. That's my friend. Just in case. That is my. I'm always going to be on.
Mike, I couldn't believe you, Mike. I saw the clip. Mike, you said what?
I heard you talk about me, Mike.
This ain't TD Jakes. This is my friend. This is my friend.
No more comedy shows for you.
Right.
We're not playing these games.
Blackball you back to the chitlin circuit you go.
I pick a team. I am Team Hart. I am Team Hart.
Everybody, Mike is cut. Everybody, plastic cup boy. Everybody, forget his number. Don't take his calls. Wayne, delete him. He's done.
Right.
That man is a family man.
Block him now. Block him now. Spank. Don't no more interviews. No more interviews.
I ride or die. I'm Team Hart. I ride it. Listen. Look at me. Fuck Tasha K. Fuck Tasha K. Fuck her.
Mike said I would have never snitched.
She's a lion. She's a lying ass. Stop. She's lying. She's a liar.
That's funny.
That man has done nothing but be a good man, a fabulous comedian. Go check out the Netflix special. Headliners, him and Chris Rock got that. You go check that out. No, I'm not fucking up there.
Netflix. Got the money.
Shit.
$450 million is what his net worth is now. Yeah, 250,000 ain't like it's almost $500 million. Like, what are we talking about? 250,000.
You should have asked him for a ride. That's the equivalent of can you drive me to the studio? You dumb man.
We at least a middle.
And I'm glad he didn't pay it because none of that shit was true. I ain't even heard any of it, and none of it is true. What y'all laughing at? What are y'all getting?
No, I'm
none of it.
Think about
none of it.
No, ride out, Mike. Ride. Mike, I ain't even hear what anybody say. It ain't true. Whatever they say, it ain't
none
true.
of it.
None of it true.
Before you even open your mouth, you see him at a comedy club. Ain't none of it. Shut your mouth.
He didn't stop at the stop sign. He rolled. He rolled it. Mike, that ain't true. Mike said he
that
did.
Ain't
he
true.
Complete
Ain't none
full
of that
stop.
true. Ain't none of that true. None of it.
What?
None. No matter what. I don't want to hear no rumors about Illuminati. No.
Innocent.
That man is innocent. The same way Jay Black rides out for Jay-Z is the way I ride out for Kevin Hart.
Oh my God.
In a B-boy stance. You better shut your mouth.
That man, Jay is the greatest.
That man was in the car together. We were in the car. We traveled together. We performed together. Shit. Fuck out of here. Man deserves every penny he makes.
Did you share your thoughts on Dr.
On Kevin
Umar?
being innocent? On Kevin being innocent? Yeah. I share my thoughts on Kevin being innocent, damn it. Y'all will not drag that man when he's worked that hard. That man has overcome every odd. They didn't think he could be a leading man in a movie. He did it. They didn't think he could be in a movie with The Rock, and he did it. That man has done it all.
Oh man.
Go ahead, Jay. Whatever you want to talk about.
I hear you. You know, he innocent. Even when he had the allegedly cheated, he was innocent.
And you know what he did as a man? He got on that Instagram and he said, "I did wrong. I made a mistake."
That's why I think that if there's actually some validity to this alleged potential story from his assistant, I think that he's gonna get ahead of it. I think that he has
nothing to get ahead of.
I'm just saying if
nothing to get ahead of.
if
nothing
there's
there.
something out there, I think that Kev is smart enough to get ahead of it.
There's nothing there. Shout to Spank, Naeem, shout to all of them. God damn it. Wishing them people have done our show. They've come on the show. Kevin hasn't come on yet. That's not a it'll happen. It'll happen eventually. Don't worry about it.
We was building up to that.
We're just building. And y'all trying to ruin this by trying to
mess it up before it starts.
Slander my brother's name. You will not slander my brother's name. Not when I'm on the square. No, you won't. No, you won't.
We with you, Mike. We with you. We love Kev.
See Chuck over there giggling and J Black over there giggling. Ain't gonna be no goddamn.
I'm just saying, it's a reason why,
No, I'll shut this whole shit down.
250.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Go ahead, Jay. Like, what were you gonna say?
On the Chitlin circle,
What were you gonna say? Go ahead.
I was trying to either gonna say, I remember earlier I said I was gonna tell y'all something since all four of y'all was here, or I can go into this Dr. Umar. Because what time is it? We gotta ready to go soon.
Yeah, we gotta wrap it up.
Time for Dr. Umar.
We know Dr. Umar don't like white chicks, so if you want to,
no, it was about Eminem because they said how they tried to say Eminem was the greatest, and he broke it down how he can't be, and it's a debate. It's literally a debate online of can someone not from the culture be the best at something that was created by the culture? Is that disrespectful? And
y'all know black people didn't invent basketball, right? Y'all do know that, right?
It just they really had
rappers go on.
According to who?
You, rap fans.
Let me say something to you. And this is going to my African fundamentalism. No non-African can ever be the best of anything African. It is an insult to the ancestors. It is an insult to the race. And it is an insult to every black person. Do you think I could go to Palestine and be the best anything of Palestinian culture? You never see that. You think I could go to Israel and be the best of anything in Israel, whether it be a cook, an instrumentalist, a dancer? Hell no. And we have to stop naming non-African people, Joe.
But I disagree.
Stay with me though. Let me finish this. We got to stop naming non-African people as being the best of any aspect of our cultural product.
Joe, I think
because it is an insult.
All right, stop right there. I'll stop it right there.
I don't know. I'm just gonna say, black people didn't invent basketball, and they're the best. They're the best.
It may be a Negro league that
dominate, but there are some other players.
It was a Negro hockey league. It may be a Negro basketball league before the white folk took it over. So
yeah, but
you might have to do some deeper research on that.
No. I can tell you that they didn't. Latinos and black people didn't invent baseball, but we became the best at it.
All right,
like we did. You can't even not speak Spanish and be a Major League Baseball manager right now. You got to speak Chinese and Japanese now. Like I don't understand the sensitivity of. First of all, it confuses me. It confuses me when Africans, when I hear, and I'm just hearing this from a distance. When I hear African people saying they don't consider themselves Black Americans. That's what I've heard from them saying it. And now hip hop is an African culture thing. I don't know.
Well, you have to think about call and response. So when you're talking about, when you're breaking down hip hop and you're breaking down like lyrics and you're talking about just the whole dynamics of hip hop, I think that's where he's looking at it, or what point he's looking at it from.
Okay. Can somebody tell me right now, Eminem ain't one of the greatest rappers that ever lived? Somebody tell me he's not.
You said one of the greatest.
Oh, the greatest rappers that ever, because being the greatest, there's no such thing as being the greatest. It's all subjective. It's all on what you put on.
He's up there in the top rankings.
He's up there in the top rankings. He just is.
Yeah.
You said lyricist or rapper?
Anything. He has he's got the record sales. He's got the bars. He can do everything. He can make a commercial smash, or he can just spit over a regular track. That's just a boom bap track. And so
do you think environmentally that a lot of artists who grow up in what we consider the hood culture or the culture of the hood, do you think that they absorb the things that they're surrounded by, and that I guess inevitably would make them
when we say the hood,
well, he kind of grew up in that.
Yeah, when we say the hood,
definitely
doesn't that just mean you were poor? I bought an album, so I thought so. I don't get. They go on these. Dr. Umar goes on these things where it's just.
Dr. Umar don't like nothing white, not even rice. I'm just
At
letting you know that
all.
right
Not
now.
even rice.
I'm just telling you. Even if
I get-
it's
I need
brown,
brown
like
rice,
it's
man.
just I need brown
Right.
rice.
Yeah,
What the hell
yellow
you bring me
rice.
this white rice for?
Nothing white at all.
I got what he was saying though. I get it.
What did you
absolutely
get?
it.
Explain
I
what
get
you
it.
got.
Is we letting the YTs infiltrate certain aspects that we can't have nothing as a culture in a lot of aspects. So why are we always allowing someone outside of the culture to be, admitted in and take over and be like? I get the overall premise of what he's saying. And you know it too. You can act like you don't know what he's talking about, but you understand clearly what he's trying to say.
But did we allow him or did he take it? He took it. He was that good. Didn't nobody want a problem with him for 15 years? Some of the best rappers ever sat in front of microphones and said, I don't want the problem with that dude.
But again,
I don't think music can be defined by race either, though.
Yeah.
Like,
go ahead, see, go ahead.
You can't just say because he's a white man, he ain't one of the best rappers. Like, because I mean, he is clearly, you know what I mean? Shit. Like,
so when you think of the greatest and the best, he's at that top for you. He pops
He's
in
in my
your head.
top 5.
No, like realistically, when you think
no,
of the
he's
greatest,
in my top 5. He's in my top 5 ever. And don't bring up Jay-Z.
Away from him.
And don't bring up Jay because
everyone already acknowledged Jay is number 1.
No,
so, like
he's not better. He's
everyone.
not a better MC than Eminem. He's just not.
Somebody cue Ether, please.
I was just wondering about Eminem. If
and we can do the record sales, we can do the tour money, we can do all of it. We can do everything, and we can do.
He's not the best.
And nobody, whoever's your favorite is your best. KRS
I was about to say, I don't think nobody can ever say this is the best.
Yes.
Everybody's best is different.
Yeah.
So
I
it's like
think of him. It's like certain people that should get credit in certain act, like Ludacris. I think he's dope, but he's never comes up as the best. But he's like that's like he really got some metaphors and phrases.
A lot of people don't even put a lot of Southern rappers or Southern MCs in the categories of best. Whenever people talk about hip hop or whatnot, it's always mainly East Coast. If you think about it, it's mainly the birthplace of hip hop.
Andre 3000. Andre 3000.
You got Scarface and Andre 3000.
And those are the only ones that they will say. And they only throw in Ghetto Boys. They may throw them in, but they don't. It's Scarface more specifically. But they're not throwing in. You're not hearing a lot of Southern Midwest artists. When you say Midwest, who you thinking of? Bone Thugs and Harmony. You're not thinking about anybody else outside of in that area, in that bracket. When you think of the South, you're thinking of UGK, and you're thinking of
T.I. You got T.I.
Yeah, but again, when you're thinking of the like historical aspect, you're not really. T.I. is great, but you're not saying
the king.
T.I. is. But again,
yeah, T.I. never had a line that made me say, "Ooh, rewind that." Like, let me hear that again.
And I think T.I. is dope.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Dope. But I still don't. When you're talking about MCs and you're talking about who's the best and who's in your top 5, you're not putting. Nobody's putting him in the top 5.
You thinking of catalog? I'm trying to think of catalog. Like who?
T.I. has a vicious catalog, and I'm gonna tell you one guy that nobody's gonna mention. Ice Cube has a vicious catalog.
He does.
Yeah, Cube
but nobody
Ice Cube.
Them.
Ice Cube has a vicious catalog.
Outside of what?
Not only, but Ice Cube on his own has a vicious catalog.
I know this.
And then he wrote. He was writing everything for. And all I'm saying is, when you bring up Eminem, people get frustrated because he's the dude that could jump from the free throw line and dunk the basketball, and we don't like it. And people get annoyed at the barbershop. I annoy people every time at the barbershop.
His colors, everything. The man is nuts. Like he's incredible with that pen. Like he said some shit that'd be like, damn. Like
to this day, I'm 52 and I can still remember verses that I still listen to. I go like, yo, what the hell?
Right.
Like, and patiently waiting with 50.
And they cultivated and helped him hone his craft is what?
Yeah, you don't want that verse on from Patiently Waiting.
I just went to his greatest hits, just looking at him. He got joints, he got a nice catalog, but I just don't. He's not top of mind when I think of the greatest.
When he said, "I sit back with my bag of zigzags and this bag of this weed that gives me the shit needed to be the most meanest and see on this earth since birth. I've been cursed with this curse that just cursed." Dog, that is just him.
Yeah. I mean, just the way he put certain songs together, like, you know, like he's.
I mean, you can't deny his lyrical ability.
Like I don't know,
think
like
anybody denies that, but I will say that
he started off as a gimmick, right?
Even on his gimmicky songs, his lyrics.
He started off as a gimmick,
and the lyrics on there was still crazy. Like
the funny thing is that when he said, "Hi, my name is," we would say that's gimmicky, but when we heard his lyrics and his flow was so out the ordinary that people get upset. Like they're gonna be outliers in this game that there's nothing you can do with. There's nothing you can do with them. So I don't,
I think his authenticity comes from, again, the environment that he grew up. I certainly think that helps him hone his lyrical skills and whatnot.
And when we say he's gimmicky, Hard Knock Life was
Hard
Knock Life.
No. I said he know how to create gimmicky songs.
Industry,
like,
I think that there's all kinds of gimmicky songs in the industry.
Hard Knock Life was a gimmicky song.
I would definitely say he's a backpack rapper before a gimmicky rapper.
Yeah, he was a backpack rapper first.
Yeah, I would definitely say that.
I agree.
But he knows how to make those songs. That's what's dope. That's what makes him a dope top 10 artist. Like, you know, if you can do that, know how to create a dope song.
Dr.
And
Umar
it's still
gonna have Eminem come out of retirement, out of hiding, I don't want to say hiding, but you know, he's been dormant for a minute, and I think that he's gonna bring him out just to
and he's still
point.
It is what it is. Like, I mean, Dr. Umar and a young boy at the job asked me about the same thing, which is crazy that you brought it up. And he was like, "How do you feel about Dr. Umar?" And I mean this with no disrespect, but it's gonna sound disrespectful.
Let's not say it.
Everybody has a way of making their money. And Dr. Umar has his agenda on how he's getting his money. And he's mastered it. And he's very intellectual in some of the things that he says. And I agree with some of the things he says. But it's a profit gainer. So when you're doing a podcast with Joe Budden and you're on that podcast, you're going to say some type of clickbait. You're going to go as hard as possible to get everybody back to Dr. Umar because he has to keep bringing attention to what he's saying. That's how he makes the building the schools and all the other stuff that he says. I agree with him. I agree that hip hop has done shit for the community. I agree with him.
That's what he said. When's the last time you saw him building a school for black people?
When
what is he?
All hip hop did was get coats and pass out turkeys. That's all they did.
It's all because of Nino Brown. It's all.
I wouldn't say that.
If you watch the documentary of how the Brooklyn Nets used Jay-Z to get all that land in Brooklyn, and they used them to get through the loopholes because they knew they couldn't convince the community and get the votes. Listen, we lost hip hop the day. What's the name from Sugar? The day, what was the name that passed away? Sylvia Rome. The day Sylvia Rome signed a rapper and made profit off a rapper and gave them bullshit contracts, we lost hip hop. We lost it that day. We just didn't know it. It don't belong to us. Till this day, rappers are still getting stuck and still getting used. Ain't nothing changed after 50 years. And I was one of the ones who got pimped out and went to the 50 years of hip hop concert in Yankee Stadium and reminisced off of everything. And then when you start thinking about it as a grown adult, you're like, yo, we really got played. Like the whole culture got played. The whole culture got played. Name another genre of music that you're most likely to get killed in. There's no other music that the way you might die is being killed by somebody. Eminem got these Mariah Carey to do this song about
Mariah Carey.
Anyway, this has been good. I'm glad everybody made it. I'm glad all four squares were here. Hopefully we'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll get all four squares back tomorrow.
Yeah, are we doing a New Year's? Are we doing a New Year's show, like a countdown? Are we doing
show?
You know, a countdown to the greatest of the greatest of 2023
for Friday, for tomorrow. Shit, you got us having to do fucking work. Wait a second. Show prep. a countdown tomorrow.
The
I
year
guess
was
tomorrow.
cool. The year was
the
cool.
last one of the year.
Well, like the year wrap up.
It's the last. It's the
Mike
year
gonna do a
wrap
rap.
up.
You gonna rhyme, Mike? You gonna do a year end wrap up like skills?
No, definitely not gonna do that.
No,
Ma?
I don't even remember 2023. What stood out for this year? I guess what.
No, I don't
anything
remember
major
nothing.
like.
You got 23 hours to think about it.
Yeah, all right.
Other than this chick, there's all.
It's a gabillion good coochies out here. If your man gives you a blueprint and tells you, this is how I want you to love me, this is how I want you to tend to me, cater to me, nurture me, whatever, so that I could be content in this relationship, why are you not listening? You don't go to a job and they give you the job description and you fucking wing it. So why are you winging it in your relationship and expecting the man to, be loyal to you? I'm confused. But you want a man to love you in your love language. Women need to stop that one-sided ish. I can't stand it. I don't like it. If you two choose to come together and y'all verbalize things, why not respect it? Don't you think that would make the relationship go much easier? It's like y'all make it harder and then you wonder why this man is unhappy. He told you what he wanted, Latasha. You didn't listen because you thought your pork chop was enough to keep him. It's a lot of pork chops out here. Do better.
That's all I know from 2023. That's all I know.
Do better. Do better.
I don't even know what is that. What's that girl's name? Do better. That's her name now. Do better.
He says, pick your favorite story from 2023.
It's not gonna be nothing positive.
Well, one of mine is the girl in Walgreens knocking shit over.
Well, that was from a couple years ago.
That was a couple years ago when she wrecked it. Yeah, it's not gonna be nothing positive.
It's the gift that keeps giving.
Do we have one positive? Do we have one positive story from 2020? Like one thing that we could say that was nice.
2023 was pretty sad.
Oh, it's gonna be
a lot of things happened.
Wasn't the smack in 2023? Wasn't the Will Smith smack?
Yeah, that was this year.
January, February, I think it was.
Yeah, like what?
Yeah, it was 2023.
If somebody could think of some positive things.
That was the saddest thing though in 2023.
Somebody
getting slapped in the face wasn't the saddest.
Maybe The Color Purple being released.
It might have been for Chris Rock.
Yeah, Chris Rock. That was
the. I mean, he has a special on Netflix with Kevin Hart. Like,
yeah. Then he had the stand up that he did live.
Stand up that he did. Like, this was a good year for him.
I don't know. We'll see if we can find something positive for 2023.
I don't even know.
I don't know.
I'm trying to think anything positive in my life. Forget everybody else. I'm trying to think of anything positive in my life.
2023, the world.
Oh, I got it for me. Something I just did this last week. That's why I was out for 2 days last week. Here we go. This is the biggest thing for 2023.
Oh shit!
It took me a lot of years to come to this conclusion, and I did it finally. The swimmers are gone, Mike.
The swimmers.
Black.
I had the surgery.
You can't bust the rhymes no more.
You're not shooting up the club no more.
That's why you were getting blood tests.
You got this. You got the snip.
I got the snip. I got the snip.
Did you?
And I'm still in recovery. It's only a week later. I'm
still in
recovery. Yeah, I did.
Give it up for Blank Man.
Wow, Blank Man. Yo.
Yeah, I did it.
Let's clap it up for the real gangster.
I did it.
Lady Q convinced this man to get snipped.
She worked me for years. I guess because the female's body is different and their preventative stuff that they do.
All you had to do was wait. I'm not putting Lady Q's age out there. You just had to wait a little bit longer and you would have been good.
No. There's no guarantee of that.
You would have been dairy free.
Good job, G-Black. Good job.
Closed the club. He closed the club, folks. He officially closed the club.
There's no more VIP.
Yes.
Yo.
I did it.
Jay.
That was an experience.
Wow.
I did it though.
But it's one thing, it's in and out.
That is such
it's in and out, right? There's not
G baby convinced him we don't need
having a grandbaby in here that's 5. That's this. We ain't built. Having a 5-month-old baby. That was a reality check.
Lady Q got you to believe that was the only way that a surprise couldn't come. She's a gangster.
I love it, Lady Q. Good job.
I'm exhausted. We can't
There are
take that
pills
chance.
at the CVS that can stop that. Like, what did we? What she made you believe?
It's end of the road. That's what I needed because it's over, Queen.
Although we've
I'm proud of
come.
you. I'm proud of you.
Won't have no
Jay
more.
Black.
No more.
You know you can
Oh.
reverse
I
it.
never thought that you would have left them anywhere near the family jewels, but I'm proud of you.
Yeah,
I
and see, they did say it is an expensive surgery if you want to try to have it reversed, but I'm not
Yeah.
having it reversed.
Well, the
I don't.
vas deferens is what they cut, and so it's so thin and small that it's really
I love when women try and comment on thin and small. That man that man is he's not the man he used to be. He's different
Yes, he
today.
is. He's still the same man. He still got a set
That
or two.
man,
Just think about it. I talked
He
about
still got his beans and
a
franks.
heated blanket. I talked about a heated blanket. I have changed. Like I enjoy like all the Christmas gifts I've received. The heated blanket was like
That's
so
the first
special.
sign of change, right
I
there.
was like, this is nice. What? No one told me about this feeling.
Next, he's gonna be liking his Crocs, drinking his tumbler. Like I like my Stanley Cup tumbler.
You got a Stanley Cup?
Oh, God.
Black, my body has Lady Q. She's the
She said how she gave birth and giving kids.
Oh my!
The female body is different, and then the doctor was saying, yeah, it's easier for a male than a female. They got to do that. Like they was breaking it on down.
I bet you that doctor was referred to you by Lady Q.
Yeah, she found the doctor. Look, and we met our deductible and all that. You know, you exceed, so ain't nothing out of pocket.
Lady
Q,
Q
by the
know-
end of this year, she put all that pressure on me. You know, you like to
She
say
knew how to
money.
get Jay. She financially made it. She was like, financially, it would be a lot less for us for you to do your procedure because the way the health plan is set up.
You better do it now. You don't want to miss out because it don't roll over. You know, it's free. You might
roll over. Yup, it don't roll over.
Hey,
Get on Lady Q.
Hey, see, I'm gonna pause before I say this. We all we got, homies. Yeah, we all we got, dog. We all we got.
Hold it down, little swimmers. You lost one today. You lost one today.
You lost one today.
We lost a brother today.
That grandbaby made my
Hold it
uterus
down
jump.
there,
Every
little
time I see
swimmers.
pictures of the grandbaby, y'all got a beautiful grandbaby, but I
Parse
get
them
it.
out, y'all. Parse them out.
Right.
Parse them out.
You get him with the deductible. You know that's where
hit me
you
with the
got,
money.
You gotta talk
She's
to
like, it don't roll
only
over.
language he know. That's the only language Jay Black know is it's gonna
He
save
was
us
such
money.
a good man.
Oh man, oh no. Hold on, I'm looking through my phone. See somebody I can call. I'm about to get somebody pregnant, y'all. Hold up.
Just because. I guess I lived through you. You good luck with all that work that come along with that little baby.
Staying up all
Mike
night.
want to be 16. He want to be playing Russian roulette. He might want to think the pull-out game work or
all day.
He want what's the thing they put up in the females that catch it, Mike? Mike will go through all that. Going through all that.
Good for you, Jay Black. Good for you. That's
the female body.
Family
Good
planning.
for him.
Sure.
It is a lot of work for the female, Mike. I mean, I know it's been years and years of me saying no. It's been a lot of years of me saying no.
Gotcha.
That baby though, that baby did play a part though. Having that little newborn.
Why do you think Lady Q put that baby in your hands all the time and left you by yourself so you could be like overwhelmed? It was all part of the plan. It was entrapment. She got you.
She has made some significant changes in your life in 2023. I just want to let you know that. She has changed you mentally, spiritually, physically. Like, shout out to her.
Yeah, I did it.
Shout out to her.
It's over.
She the real
Yeah, that's
MVP.
funny.
And we made it to 9 a.m. Look at that.
Yo,
Right.
yo,
I'm Stanley.
Hey Jay, I guess I'm happy for you, homie. You took a big step. You ain't got to worry about no asking, are you late or day late? You ain't got to worry about that no more.
No plan B trips to CVS.
Right. You're just a free man. Just let it out.
You're just a free man.
You said we lost one today.
And we lost one. But Jay, it's official. I already knew you and Lady Q would be together forever. I already knew that was an eternal love. It would never. But if you break up, you can't, son. Boy.
I'm definitely putting one up in the air for you today. I'm definitely putting one up for you today.
In
my backyard,
you really want to start over.
Yo, that caught me off guard. Like,
he should have led the show with this. Like,
we could have done a whole.
I said I was gonna make announcements all for y'all. I said I'm making. I tell them.
We could have done
it's a whole hour segment right here.
We could have done a whole pros and cons on a whole show. Like, we could have been like, is it the right thing? Is the wrong thing?
How was it? What was the experience like? Like, what happened? Like,
did it hurt?
Sit there all intrigued.
Well, God bless.
Down there? Do you feel different?
I'm not asking all that. But he won't be giving my son any siblings if we break up. No,
I know that's right, Lady Q.
Unbelievable. Don't worry.
Let's sell it. They're going to go. Damn.
The best you can be is another goddad, Jay Black. That's the best you can be right now. Look at this. You did it to go. You got it.
I'm telling you, 2023, she has made some significant changes in Jay Black's life. His thought process is totally different.
City Girls up 5.
Yeah, City Girls are up 1 million. This is all based on Jay Black doing that paternity test on the slide, trying to do this. This is the pay.
Over now. Yep, he's frozen. That means the bomb going to keep going. That was the last thing he hit. Let me find this bomb to stop it. There you go. He about to drop off. Well, we out. Say his quote mode so we can end the show or see somebody say something positive.
Be who you need to be. Don't let nobody else tell you who you need to be. Stay positive, people. Keep the energy up. Stay away from people who got bad energy. If you know, all of those great things that we said in 2023. Yeah.
Okay, now he done messed up this, so you gotta say that yeah again.
We the worst records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song. Y'all know I've been in the gym, and now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Yes, I do. Michael Shawn wears tight shirts every day. I wear tight shirts because I'm working out some. And if I wear the right size, you won't see none of my little cuts in my arms or whatever. Short sleeve tight shirts in any type of weather. People talking trans when they see me in the street.
Your shirt's so tight, we can see your heartbeat.
Man, clown me if you want, I'm sticking to my guns. And when December comes, it's gonna be fun. You can crack jokes and treat me like a jerk, but one day you'll see my six-pack right through my shirt. And even if I wanted to, I just can't stop. I just might rock an Ezekiel crop top.
Whoa.
What? Did I take it too far? What?
Yes.
Whatever. Tight shirts in the morning at work and when I grieve. I even wear tight pajama tops when I sleep. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Yeah. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Every day.
My son wears
tight shirts. To the gym or wherever. Tight shirts. Tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, It's about to go down. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C-Chum, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out. Or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends are back. Yeah.
Going nowhere.